the next session for your add-on course, and that is basically on the topic of workplace mindfulness. That means mindfulness at the workplace. So that basically leads to the past problems, that what are the different kind of problems we are facing in our daily life. Okay, so this topic is basically important due to the certain reasons. If you remember of that, due to COVID, many of us are during the lockdown or prior to lockdown, we have faced a different level of stress. Okay, in the daily lives also, when we are working in either it is your studies and the student's life, either it is the career of the certain employees, they are facing the stress. So actually the stress is for what? The behind the things, that is the past, what the actually has gone, or what actually we have to be in future. We have a uncertainty level, and due to that risk, due to that uncertainty level, we have a certain level of stress. We develop a level of stress because we always care for what have been done in the past, or what about to be in the future. Okay, so it is basically the problem, that why we don't focus on present, why we don't focus on the scenario of the importance of present, why we do not consider control our emotions, thoughts, and control the level of stress for the future. So it is basically the kind of the process wherein you will be able to study that what is the concept and how we can develop this mindfulness and decrease the level of stress what we have right now due to COVID or other certain reasons. We are able to develop, we have been able to develop that particular level of stress. So it is mainly due to that lack of presence in the present. Okay, so it basically tells you that the mindfulness, that whether it is right for you to keep your mind full, or you approach towards that your mind should be mindful. That means focus on the present. You are not able, you are not giving the chance to stress to keep a badge on you, keep a stress level on you, keep a certain kind of the pressure on you. It will help you to develop a certain kind of the process that will able to achieve the success through your lifetime. Okay, so now I'm going to present the slides on the topic of the workplace mindfulness. So workplace mindfulness is the term that basically has helped many big corporates to enhance the engagement, to enhance the productivity level, and to enhance the different kind of relationship, creativity levels, innovation levels within the employees. So mindfulness is not only the technique of keeping you at the way, it is a kind of the process, it is a kind of the technique, it is a kind of management tool that help you to keep at peace. So now, what is workplace mindfulness? Let me present the slide and then we will start discussing. I hope all of you are able to see the slides. Are you able to see the slides?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Beta. So this is, I am myself Shweta Rastogi. I'm assistant professor in MEMS from last 12 years. And I will be giving you a knowledge resource on the workplace mindfulness. That what do you mind? What do you keep in mind that will keep you happy at your workplace? If you go about this picture, what actually you see in this picture? What is in this picture? Is it mindful? You want to be in mindful, or you want to be in mindful? What is this picture saying? If anyone can guess.
Mom, one is living in the present moment and the other is thinking a lot of things. Like it is the other person is overthinking a lot.
Overthinking a lot. That means we are overthinking about the past, what had happened in the past, what is about to be in future. We are a mother or a being an elder is always being a responsible person, and that's why we have always being a mindful. So that means we say that why don't we think about only the present? If we see the present, then we will keep a right way to complete the task in a very minimum of minutes. So that is basically a mindful. So the mindful, we say that our jobs pay the bills, occupy many of us during the working hours, and can even give us life meaning. Okay, because in the working life, what you are doing, you are occupy here and there. When you are working, you're working through under the certain task. You are working under the employer. You are giving the certain kind of task. You are completing the certain task, and then you are what you're doing when you are going to home. You are giving the certain kind of the responsibilities there also. Okay, so what actually it is a level of stress. So you can think of that they can be a also source of significant stress. That means deadlines, long days, and difficult conversation. Okay, no matter what your job, can work can be anxiety provoking. Mindfulness can help. In recent year, many companies from Google to General Mills have started teaching mindfulness in the office. So it is basically that why you are hurry, why you in hurry, you are running about the things, why you are running about the different tasks you are doing. So you have to be in consider that while waking up in the morning, you are thinking about that what are the different kind of work you have to do. Okay, why don't you focus on the present? Why you think about the other things that you have to do in your whole day life? Okay, so that is basically the mindfulness that basically can help you. Mother Teresa also says, be happy in the moment. That's enough. Each moment is all we need, not more. That means what we have, be happy in that particular thing. What we don't have, don't think about that. Each moment is all we need. That means what we have, what we need, we have to live for that only, not more than that. Buddha also says that your work is to discover your work and then, with all your heart, will give you yourself to it. That means your work is something that where you can discover yourself, and with all your heart, you can put on all the efforts in that particular work. But it can only be possible when you are giving the present approach. That means when you are dealing it with the present. Okay, so let's see one video. I will play one video, and we will have a thought about that what is actually the mindfulness. Okay, 1 minute.
Mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Often when people think about mindfulness, they imagine someone sitting on a cushion alone in a room with their eyes closed. Sometimes that is what mindfulness practice looks like. And sitting with your eyes closed in this way has great benefits. But mindfulness is also so much more. Mindfulness is a way to approach everyday life that makes living more enjoyable and less stressful. You can apply mindfulness to everything you do, whether you are eating, walking, or sitting in class. Mindfulness is a choice that you can make at any moment. Mindfulness can help you better understand how you feel and what you are experiencing. It's about being aware of the present moment instead of replaying the past or worrying about the future. Mindful awareness means being aware with kindness. It's about being engaged in everyday life, choosing to be nice to yourself and others in the present moment, and bringing an open awareness to all moments, whether those moments are pleasant, neutral, or maybe even unpleasant. Bringing to that awareness some curiosity and kindness instead of judgment and criticism. You may be surprised at what you learn if you are curious and kind. This does not mean that you need to be meditating. You just need to be paying attention on purpose with a little friendliness. This can help you with stress or anxiety or even sadness. It helps you focus on what is happening right now, because worrying about the future or the past all the time can be exhausting. Practicing paying attention in a kind way to little things can help train your mind so you can develop more ease across your life. Anything can be leveled up with mindfulness. Here are some examples of ways you can be mindful in everyday life. Right now, you might be sitting in a chair watching this video on your phone. How heavy does your phone feel in your hand? What parts of your hand is the phone touching? Is your phone hot, warm, or maybe cool? Are you sitting down? What parts of your body are being supported by the chair? If you are standing, can you feel which parts of your feet are connected to the ground? Or where you are placing the weight of your body on your feet? This is all mindfulness. Or maybe, when you're talking with someone, instead of listening to them so that you can give them a response or to answer them, listen with the goal of understanding them better. This is a little change that can make a big difference in a conversation. The trick is not to automatically react to what you're paying attention to. Just notice what body sensations and emotions come up. And notice your reactions or judgments, because there will be judgment. Just try not to judge yourself for how judgmental you might be. There is no right or wrong. Just noticing what's happening in the moment. This can be noticing what's going on around you or inside of you. Let any and all things that you notice be there. You can practice this type of mindfulness anytime, anywhere, and under any circumstance. Simply be aware of what's happening in that moment. Like this moment. What are you noticing right now?
So in this video also you have seen that they have also represented the same kind of mindfulness, that when you're talking to some person, you are listening to him or her because you have to give a response. But if you are keeping an understanding of what he or she is saying and then give a response, that is the mindfulness. And mindfulness is the concept that help you to emphasize on giving the attention on what is the present. why you are not being focused, why you are not having any intention, why you are not keeping awareness of that what is going around. So it is only talking about the present. That means you have to keep in within yourself, you have to be with yourself that what actually I am doing and what is we are doing as a person and what we are doing for a work, for a person, for a other person. So that means the mindfulness is something like the same as you, when you are eating your dinner, when you are eating your lunch, you are generally, we have a tendency to open the televisions or be on the laptop and then while eating a food. So if you take your food without that TV, without the your laptops, without the laptop, so that is the thing. That means you are eating your food with the mindfulness. That means you are giving the full focus on your food. You are keeping an attention that what you are eating, and then only it will benefit you. Then only your food will be benefit you. Okay, so that means that the concept of mindfulness is thinking about, is revolving around the intention, the aware, and the present. That what is the present, and you have to live in your present only. 1 minute. So the mindfulness, the concept is that Oxford Mindfulness Center defines the mindfulness as moment to moment awareness of one's experience without the judgment. We are not giving any judgment to any experience, that whether he is good, whether he is bad, whether he has done something wrong, whether he has done something right. We are simply what we are. When you demonstrate the mindfulness, that means you are fully aware of your thought, emotions, and actions. That means you are able to control your thoughts, emotions, and action. But equally, you do not get caught up in them. That means you are, if you are emotionally not sound, but at that moment when a certain kind of the stress level is there, you try to control your emotions. That is basically the mindfulness. When you are able to highlight that what is the sense of awareness is required to yourself and your environment, because as being a person, while seeing you, the other person are also taking the same thing in reverse. So that means you are aware of your thoughts and feeling, but you do not react or judge them. Okay, so ultimately you become free from the tendencies to have a quick emotional response. So that is the thing जहाँ पे भी हम लोग सेम यही बात कर रहे हैं कि हम लोगों को अपने बारे में अवेयरनेस होनी चाहिए. वी हैव टू बी कंट्रोल ऑन our emotions, our thought, and we do not react or do not judge the other people, and don't even judge ourselves that what we are doing, how we are doing, and why we are doing. So we should establish a kind of thinking that would having an awareness of that what we are doing, what I am, what we are doing, and how we are doing it. Okay, so the root of mindfulness lie in ancient Eastern religions and philosophies such as Buddhism. This concept, the mindfulness, has come from the Buddhism concept, but there is no need to follow any faith to benefit from it. The term is also used interchangeably with the meditation, because the mindfulness meditation is one of the popular application. If you think about that, we generally, when we join the yoga, the main the basic theme they start with the is the Om mantra. Breathe in and breathe out. That means that we have to clean our thoughts, we have to clean our emotions, and then we have to meditate. Try to meditate, because meditate is helping you to aware about your thoughts. आप अपने बारे में जान पाते हो जब आप meditation करते हो. ठीक है. So meditation is a kind of technique that would easily help you easily to control your emotions. Now let's next see the next video. 1 minute. Let's have the one content all, then we will have the video. So when we talk about the mindfulness, mindfulness encompasses the two important ingredients. The first is awareness and the second is acceptance. That means what you are, you are accepting it. You're not trying to change it. If any person in the class is having a hesitation while presenting the thoughts, that means that person is not accepting the change. They are not accepting what they are. So we try to aware of that what we are and what we can do. And same way we have to try, don't change ourselves, because अगर आप अपने आप को change कर दोगे तो that means वहाँ पे आप क्या कर रहे हो, वहाँ पे आप mindfulness को ही change कर दोगे, because the mindfulness is the same, that you have to understand and then you have to keep a control on your thoughts, keep a control on your emotions. So the awareness is basically what? The awareness is knowledge and ability to focus the attention on one's inner processes and experiences, such as the experiences of the present moment. Acceptance is the ability to observe and accept rather than judge or avoid those stream of thoughts. ठीक है, हमें किसी को जज नहीं करना चाहिए that whether this person is right, this person is doing wrong, this person is doing very right, this person is giving this way presentation. So we don't have to judge. We should avoid. We should think that can I also present like this? That person is doing. So can I thought about the certain ideas, what the other person same way the other person is doing. So we have to think about that the other person is doing, what the other person is doing. Can I do the same like? क्या मैं सेम यही चीज कर सकता हूँ जो दूसरा इंडिविजुअल कर रहा है? सो दैट इज द अवेयरनेस एंड एक्सेप्टेंस. अगर आप लोग अवेयरनेस और एक्सेप्टेंस हम लोग अगर इस कॉन्सेप्ट के साथ चलते हैं तो हम लोग अपने आप को कंट्रोल कर पाते हैं. ठीक है, हम लोग अपने आप को कभी भी चेंज करने की कोशिश नहीं करेंगे किसी भी उस फैक्टर के लिए जहाँ पे हमें पता है कि वी आर राइट. सो व्हाई टू चेंज द राइट थिंग? We have to apply, we have to approach, and we have to accept the right thing. So the mindfulness enhances the emotional intelligence and equip us with the ability to manage our emotions internally and externally. Mindfulness and its impact on stress is also linked to a number of psychological benefits, including lower blood pressure, improved memory, and reduced depression and anxiety. So it is the main technique. If you remind of meditation, जब भी आप लोग करते हो, ठीक है, तो meditation के लिए आपको एक sitting place, एक posture बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. ठीक है, same way we are, what we are doing, we are closing our eyes and we are thinking about ourselves. We are thinking about that what is the thoughts we are coming to. जैसे ही आप देखोगे आप लोग eyes close करते हो, बहुत सारी चीज़ें क्लब अप होके आपके माइंड्स में आ जाती है. दैट वी हैव टू डू, आई हैव टू डू दिस वर्क, आई हैव टू डू दिस वर्क. सो व्हाट इज दैट? दिस इज द नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स आर क्लबिंग इनटू योर माइंड. सो यू हैव टू फ्री योर माइंड दैट सो दैट यू कैन डू योर one work with the mindfulness. So a mindfulness is also not only increasing the corporates by increasing the creativity, the innovations, the satisfaction of the employees, but also it is providing the psychological benefits, physiological benefits, that is helping to the people on a health pattern also. Okay? So when we are talking about that, mindfulness is basically improving the health of a person. That means that is lowering the BP, improve the memory, and reduce the depression and anxiety. Now we would see the next video and then we move to the next part. I hope all of you are understanding that what is the mindfulness.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Sejal.
In today's fast-paced business world, we're all asked to do more with less. Budgets get tighter and tighter, and performance and market expectations keep rising higher and higher. Employees today are more stressed than ever, often resulting in increased absenteeism, higher medical costs, and burnout, or even turnover of your best and brightest employees. Have you ever thought to yourself, there must be a better way? Or what can I do to help our employees be healthier, happier, and more productive, all at the same time? Here's an idea. First, take a deep breath. Now, let it out. And let us tell you about the benefits of mindfulness in the workplace. Have you heard that Google, Apple, Facebook, Ford, Nike, and General Mills are all offering mindfulness training to their employees? They've been doing it for years. Those in many other companies, both large and small, are reaping the benefits of healthier, happier employees who've learned that training their mind can lead to greater focus and productivity, less stress, more creativity, improved communications and teamwork, and increased work satisfaction and overall well-being. More than ever before, in study after study, the fields of neuroscience, positive psychology, and emotional intelligence are providing hard evidence of the tangible benefits of the practice of mindfulness. To learn how simple it is to introduce a mindfulness program within your company, just visit us at themindfulnessnetwork.com or contact
So the mindfulness in the workplace is a hot topic because, as you have seen in this also video, that it is the not only when the person is sitting at a home, he is or she is feeling a stress. Both the persons, while the person at as the housewife or the person sitting at home or the people who are working from home, okay, so they are feeling the same kind of stress level as the people the same who are coming to the office and they are working there. So that means the mindfulness is not only a mindfulness is basically a kind of method that will help you to reduce the particular kind of stress. So a dominant cause of employee disengagement that can also hinder the productivity, because stress is removing stress is basically what the stress is reducing the many kind of the disengagement, the many kind of the different kind of levels that will reduce the performance of an employee, and that will reduce the performance of the organization, that means hinder the productivity levels. According to a study conducted by the European Agency for Safety and Health at Work, more than half of the 550 million working days lost every year from absenteeism are stress related. That means you can see from this data that how the stress is creating a pressure on the employees, that that you can easily see that many employees are leaving the organization. Many people are not able to focus on their work. Many people are having a certain kind of health issues, maintain health issues. So that is the what? That is basically the all the stress related problems. So that means we can say that mindfulness can help not only by bringing a kind of positivity in our attitude, it will help us to learn that how we should work. हम लोग कैसे काम कर सकते हैं, हम लोग कैसे आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, कैसे किस काम को कैसे मैनेज कर सकते हैं. We can only do this through mindfulness. So they also say that to combat the feeling of the stress, the prominent organizations such as Google, Adobe, General Mills, Goldman Sachs, Mayo Clinic, Aetna, Targets, all have the formal mindfulness programs to promote the stress reduction and employee engagement. A recent FASEX survey of over 2,000 employees found that the workers feel stressed by factors both in and outside of the work. ठीक है, खाली इंटरनली आप परेशान नहीं होते हो, आप बाहर के जो फैक्टर्स हैं, जो बाहर आपकी पर्सनल लाइफ्स हैं या आपकी सैलरी इनटेक है इन कंपैरिजन टू द मार्केट रेट्स और योर जॉब सिक्योरिटी, व्हाट इज प्रिवेलिंग द कंपटीशन outside the organization. It's basically creating an insecurity level of your job in your mind. So and the struggle that you have to balance the work and your personal life, that has basically created the many of us with the very work related issues, work and personal related issues. So they have turned to mindfulness as an essential strategy to fight the work related stress. So we can also call it as that mindfulness is one of the form of the meditation. It is one of the form of the breathing exercise, or we can say that it is the one of the technique where we can cool down ourselves and reduce our stress. Okay? But moreover, when we define it in a single way, we can say that it is a kind of meditation. Okay, 1 minute. One minute, beta. So mindfulness, we have already read that about the mindfulness, that it is the kind of concept wherein you have to focus on the different kind of the awareness level. Okay, that means you have to be present on your thoughts, you have to be in control on your thoughts, and you have to be focused on what you are saying. Okay, so it also happens sometimes that we are not giving the attention to our thoughts, what we are saying, what we are thinking, what we are busy in our lives. We are not giving the importance to anybody. Okay, so mindfulness generally describe a state of awareness and a set of the practices and the skill which centers around the 4 qualities. Okay, then when we talk about the mindfulness, that it is the awareness level, it is awareness about that what we are, what we can do, because हम लोग को पता नहीं होता है कि हम लोग क्या है, बट एक्चुअली में हम लोग अपने बारे में तभी पता कर सकते हैं जब हम एक मेडिटेशन के अंदर जाएं, जब हम अपने आप को समझें कि what the basic qualities, what we can think, and the mindfulness generally centers around the 4 main qualities. Okay, they basically discuss about the 4 concepts. The first concept is the attention. The attention is basically they are making that attention is you are giving the attention to your senses. You are giving the attention to your listening. You are giving the attention to your watching, or considering what naturally exists. That means directing and sustaining the attention on selected objects, and such as the sound of an wind chime and the sensation of one's breathing. Okay, so that means जब आप मेडिटेशन कर रहे होते हो तो आप लोगों को ध्यान, अगर आप लोग मेडिटेशन करते हो तो आप लोगों को बोला हो जाता है कि ब्रीथ इन. So when you breathe in and when you breathe out, you have to focus on the sense of breathing, what you are breathing. That means what the thoughts you are taking in and what the thoughts you are taking out. So attention is the same thing that what we are doing. चाहे हम कोई भी काम कर रहे हो, हम उसको उसी काम को हम फोकस के साथ क्यों नहीं करते हैं. So that is basically giving the full power, full proportion and full distribution of all the thoughts control on your all the senses. Second, we say the intention. Intention is, that means doing the anything. आप कोई भी काम करोगे, ठीक है, पर वो पर्पसली करो. ठीक है, आप कोई भी काम करो, आप किसी भी चीज पे फोकस करो, आप प्रेजेंट पे फोकस करो, बट इट शुड बी हैविंग अ सर्टेन काइंड ऑफ पर्पस. पर्पसफुली increasing the awareness of the experience. Purposefully increasing the awareness of experience. That means what you have gained, what you are about to gain, that should having a purpose. आप कोई भी चीज अगर करते हो तो वो एक पर्पस के साथ होनी चाहिए. बिना पर्पस के आप कुछ भी नहीं करोगे. ठीक है, बिकॉज अगर सपोज हम कहें कि माइंडफुलनेस है या मेडिटेशन है या आजकल बहुत सारी स्ट्रेस लिविंग टेक्निक्स हैं जो कॉर्पोरेट्स यूज करते हैं, उनका पर्पस क्या होता है? उनका पर्पस होता है मेनली टू इंक्रीज द प्रोडक्टिविटी लेवल, एंड नॉट ओनली द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन प्रोडक्टिविटी लेवल, दे हैव टू इंक्रीज द इंडिविजुअल प्रोडक्टिविटी लेवल आल्सो. सो दैट मीन्स वी आर नॉट सेंटरिंग अराउंड टू increase the power or increase the motivation among the employees. We have to keep in intention is that we have a focus. We should have a focus. Then third is presence. Presence is talking about that being in the moment. That means here and now. मतलब आप बैठे हो यहाँ पे, ठीक है, पढ़ रहे हो यहाँ पे, बट आपका ध्यान कहाँ है? कहीं और है. ठीक है, so that means you are not physically present. So in the mindfulness, when you try the mindfulness technique, you are being present, you try to be in present situation, you are not thinking about the other things going around. अगर आप मेडिटेशन करते हो तो आप मेडिटेशन में जब डीप मेडिटेशन करते हो तो वहां पे आप इंटरनली, आप अंदर अपने बारे में इन्वॉल्व हो जाते हो, आप अपनी अवेयरनेस लेवल में चले जाते हो. यू आर नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट कि आपको बाहर की क्या चीजें हो रही है, आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा, बट दे आर थिंकिंग इट, दे आर सेइंग इट अदरवाइज. दैट अगर आपको माइंडफुलनेस करना है तो आपको जरूरी है कि आपको एक प्रेजेंस लेवल क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा. दैट मीन्स you have to be in the moment, you have to be in the present. You don't think about the past. अगर suppose किसी student के last year में marks अच्छे नहीं आए थे तो उसको focus रख के आप अपना present खराब नहीं करोगे. You have to think about that. Why can I not do the certain kind of this good level of performance? मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकता? मैं कर सकता हूँ. So believe in yourself. First is believe in yourself, and then you can try what are the different kind of things you can do. Then the last is openness. Openness is, that means being curious. Being curious. That means अगर आप कोई काम करते हो तो उसके पीछे कोई कारण होता है. That means curious is the certain kind of the curiosity that why it is happening, why we are doing this. So being curious, objective, and the non-judgmental. Non-judgmental is that you are not judging the things, you are not doing the things on the basis, you are doing the certain things on the basis of experience. On the basis of experience. क्योंकि हम लोग बोलते हैं ना कि अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है, हम इसलिए ये बात कह रहे हैं. ये बात कहने का मतलब क्या होता है? कोई भी हम चीज, हम लोग कहते हैं कि हमारे बड़े जो हैं, हम लोगों को जो कहते हैं हम लोग सुनते हैं. Why we are listening to them? Because they are having a good experience. They are not judging the thing when they are saying. Because they are experienced, so they are saying the things. So that is openness, is that why you are doing it, what is the objective of doing it, and don't ever try to बी इन जजिंग मूवमेंट एवरी टाइम, ठीक है, कि दूसरे का एक्सपीरियंस इतना है, ऐसा है, क्यों है, कैसे हुआ, डोंट ओपन. Okay, so this is basically simply observing with the focus on particular object, noticing your thoughts, noticing the emotions, noticing the physical states. And actually, how does it work? The mindfulness, how does it work? There are the different practices are thought to activate the different mechanisms. What actually the mechanisms are? For example, the sustained attention practices that may enhance the executive function, and that only can be by breathing exercises. Breathing exercise can help you to reduce the level of frustration, the level of tension, the level of anxiety, the level of depression. That will help you to regulate your behavior. That will help you to be attention, be focused, be purposefully doing things purposefully and with the integrity. Okay, so these are the main qualities of the mindfulness that we should focus on, because without these mindfulness qualities we cannot execute the mindfulness very confidently, and we cannot even achieve the success properly within the organization level. Now, what are the benefits of workplace mindfulness? The benefits of workplace mindfulness can increase the job satisfaction, the overall mental health, that means decrease anxiety and depression symptoms. Okay, so when your overall mental health increases, अगर आपकी, अब हमने देखा कि कोविड के टाइम पे बहुत सारे लोगों को साइकोलॉजिकल प्रॉब्लम्स बहुत हुई हैं, ठीक है, तो साइकोलॉजिकल प्रॉब्लम्स आर how they have perceived due to certain kind of experience that I am happy before the COVID, so why I am feeling like this. So due to this is basically this act of recognition that you are able to identify that what actually I am previous to COVID, prior to COVID, and what actually I am in the COVID scenario. ठीक है, तो आपकी जो वर्क प्लेस माइंडफुलनेस है ये मेंटल हेल्थ को इंक्रीज करता है, दैट मीन्स आपकी एंजाइटी को डिक्रीज करता है और डिप्रेशन सिम्टम्स को कम करता है. नेक्स्ट इज एबिलिटी टू परसीव द एक्सपीरियंसेस ऑब्जेक्टिवली, दैट मीन्स माइंडफुलनेस help you to perceive the experiences of others on an objective basis, on a certain kind of with the purpose. ठीक है, हम किसी के एक्सपीरियंस से मोटिवेट हो जाते हैं, हम किसी के एक्सपीरियंस से बहुत बार होता है हम लोग किसी के एक्सपीरियंस से बहुत ज़्यादा जो है एग्रेसिव भी हो जाते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा जजमेंटल हो जाते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा फ्रस्ट्रेटिव हो जाते हैं. ठीक है, सो इट इज़ योर परसीवेंस कि आप दूसरे का एक्सपीरियंस है, बट इट इज़ योर एक्सपीरियंस दैट how you can perceive it. ठीक है, so it is basically increasing the what, the perception of how do you experience the objective, the purpose of other people. Then the emotional self-control, that means it is what, doing what, the self-control on the emotion of the others. And then last is sales performance. So that means the mindfulness also increase when all the four things above, the job satisfaction, the mental health, the ability to perceive the experiences, or the emotional self-control, when we are able to increase all these, the 4 points, then automatically the person is able to increase her or his performance. Okay, so that means the better the sales, better the profits, and better your organic objectives can be easily achieved if you inculcate the mindfulness technique in the organization. Now what easily can be decreased with the mindfulness? Mindfulness से हम लोग decrease क्या क्या कर सकते हैं? Okay, they say that decrease is that multitasking can be decreased. Multitasking, Okay, multitasking, along with the multitasking, you can, rumination is basically a kind of repetition. That means the certain kind of duplication efforts can be reduced, and the burnout, the stress, the anxiety level can also be reduced with the help of mindfulness. I hope all of you are understanding. I hope all of you are understanding. Riya,
हाँ जी
Natanshi,
मैम।
Lakshay.
हाँ जी मैम।
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. So there are some companies. I've given the examples of the companies who are taking the mindfulness technique. We have the Adobe, we have the Nike company, we have the Prentice Hall, Procter and Gamble, Yahoo, AOL, Time Warner, McKinsey and Company, HBO, Athena, Apple, Facebook, General Mills, and HubSpot. So these are the companies who are practicing the mindfulness. So actually, till now, before discussing the about the companies, how the corporate are involving, in the next slide, I will talk about that. What are the corporate practices the companies are doing? So, can anyone tell me ultimately what you have understood about the mindfulness? What actually you all have understood, that is it the kind of meditation, is it the yoga, or is it the certain kind of breathing exercise, what actually it is, what actually it is? What do you Anshika, can you please tell me that what you have understood of the this mindfulness concept? Anshika?
Ma'am, mindfulness is like living in the present moment rather than focusing on the future or the past. You need to be aware of your surroundings to get the utmost of like your
Benefit.
abilities.
And apart from this, we have also discussed that mindfulness is the not only the talking about that it is a kind of the tool, it is a kind of strategy where the different companies are performing, different companies are doing it. Inspire, if you talk about, I will make you show one article of the recent in the 2020, that's a recent article wherein the that they different companies, it is written over there that different companies are adopting the mindfulness technique because the mindfulness helping them to create a well-being within the organization, whether it is an emotional well-being, whether it is a physical well-being, whether it is a psychological well-being. They're helping the companies are helping the to increase the well-being of the employees. And along with this, they are not only increasing the targets, they are increasing the cooperation, they are increasing the relationship, they are increasing the creativity levels and innovation levels among the employees. So that means we can say that the mindfulness is not only a tool, it's not only the yoga, it is not only a meditation, it is not only a breathing exercise. It is a kind of strategy that leads you from the stress situation to a relieving situation. Okay, 1 minute. So, when we talk about the corporate practices, several well known and respected organizations have long recognized the benefits that mindfulness can bring. So, Here are some specific examples of the type of programs these forward-looking companies are implementing right now also. ठीक है, अभी अभी ये companies भी ये इस तरह की practices include करती हैं. For example, we have Zevo Health, which is having a range of wellness workshops to choose from, including workshop on mindfulness. Okay, so if you see this particular Zevo Health, they have 1 minute. If you see them, that workplace wellness workshop they are organizing, they have expert team from the psychologists and wellness professionals. They are creating the workshops, that what is the nutrition and physical health workshop, how to maintain your fitness, how to maintain your nutrition level, how to keep your mental health, okay, and how the workplace health can be easily maintained. That will basically improve the well-being of an employee, and how the emotional health can be maintained. Okay, so these things, what the different kind of workshop the Zevo Health is doing, they are keeping it for creating a wellness, and wellness is the benefit of the mindfulness. Actually, the mindfulness is what they are doing, that they are doing it for the certain benefits. Then you can see the Google most popular mindfulness course, Search Inside Yourself. They have this particular course, mindfulness. इन्होंने एक ये course execute किया था जिसका नाम था Search Inside Yourself. Offered since 2007. They have this kind of course from 2007 to till now also. ठीक है, and they have has thousands of alumni in this particular course. Google's believe that these kind of mindfulness program teach emotional intelligence. What do you mean by emotional intelligence? Can anybody tell me? Emotional intelligence, that ability to control your emotions. If you are able to manage your emotions, if you have an ability to control your emotions, that means you are emotionally intelligent person, which help the people better understand their colleagues' motivation. That means not only motivation levels, आप सिर्फ अपने colleague की motivation level को नहीं समझ पाते हो, आप colleagues को समझ पाते हो, that what actually they need, what actually they want. So that's why the Google has also introduced these kind of mindfulness programs, wherein they have tried to increase this particular mindfulness through increasing the emotional intelligence. And they've also boosted the resilience to stress and improve the mental focus. The participants of the Search Inside Yourself program report being calmer, more patient, and better able to listen. They also say the program helped them better handle stress and diffuse the emotions. Okay, I will make you see the video after I think this slide. Now we have the Intel also. Intel began offering its program like Awake at the Intel mindfulness program in 2012. Awake ने भी ये Intel ने भी अपना program start किया था जिसका नाम था Awake @ Intel mindfulness program in 2012. On average, participants report a 2-point decrease on a scale of 1 to 10 in stress. Okay, that means वो कहाँ थे, वो disagree की position पे थे, और वो कहाँ पे आ गए, in the nor point पे आ गए. That means they are not able to right now understand that whether they have reduced the stress or whether they have not reduced the stress, but they have decreased the 2-point by on the unit of the scale of 1 to 10 in stress, and feeling overwhelmed, a 3-point increase in the overall happiness and well-being, and a 2-point increase in the new ideas, insight, mental clarity, creativity, ability to focus, quality of relationship at work, and level of engagement in meetings, projects, and team efforts, all articulated goals of the program. That means, in general, we can say that when the Intel has executed or offered this mindfulness program, Awake at the Rate Intel mindfulness program in 2012, after certain time, the employees or the organization is able to see these are the different kind of changes in the employees. So employees are feeling engaged, employees are feeling very good, and employees are able to maintain the good relationship at their work. And along with this, the Apple firm also is the meditation. The Apple has inculcated the meditation to the Apple employees while Steve Jobs was still alive, and the Jobs being a big proponent of the meditation and Zen life, allowed 30 minutes of meditation each day for each employee. The Giant Tech provided classes on meditation and yoga on site and offered the use of a meditation room. Okay, so Apple is inculcating the mindfulness technique through the meditation approach, and they are giving the 30 minutes of meditation to each employee. They have also separately designed the one classroom for so that the employees can go there and keep on the meditation mode. And along with this, we have the Yahoo example also, which is another example of a company that promotes the meditation according to the Chopra Center. Yahoo offers the meditation rooms and free meditation classes for their employees. This allows them to reduce the stress while at work. So this is only, if you see this link, this link is the news article link that is basically giving you an idea about that the different companies are using this particular mindfulness technique through the different sources. And in the previous we have this particular link. So please see this video, because this is the current video where the Google is offering to its employees the meditation technique and the mindfulness technique. 1 minute, beta.
Number 107.
107 at Google.
When you started there, did you have any idea that it would become what it became?
Not really.
107 at Google. When you started there, did you have any idea that it would become what it became?
Not really. I mean, I knew that we were changing the world. I just didn't know what would happen to us as a company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, if I were employed by Google and I saw that you were teaching a course,
yes,
what should I expect when I walk in the room? What are you going to teach me?
So the 3 steps to creating emotional intelligence. The first step is attention training, specifically to train the ability to calm the mind, to bring the mind to a calm and clear state, and to do it on demand.
To do it on demand.
Yes.
So I want to clear my mind,
Yes.
get rid of extraneous thoughts. How do I do that? How do you try and focus me initially? And then it takes practice, I'm sure.
Yes, initially, bringing attention to the breath, and every time it wanders away, bring it back. And every time you do that, it's like doing one bicep curl for the mind. Like if you do a lot of this, you get strong biceps. And if you do a lot of bringing back the attention, every time you do that, you're strengthening the muscles of attention a little bit more.
And so I start by focusing on my breath, the inhale and the exhale, and focus solely on that.
Correct.
Now, what are the results of this? What have you seen in the workplace in terms of employee engagement, innovation, happiness, productivity? What does it do?
It does a lot. So the first thing it does is it enables you to calm your mind in a crisis, so you can think in the middle of this activity. That's one. Also, in addition to that, it creates the conditions for self-knowledge and self-mastery. And in addition to that, it creates the conditions for empathy and compassion.
I want to bring in our friend Kenny Polcari now, who has a mind that is clear.
So the main purpose is to make you show this video that the Google right now in 2000, that was the video of 3rd April 2019, that Google is still offering this particular, the same mode, what the meditation program they are offering, Search Inside Yourself. And the Zen, that means they are going through the Buddhism technique that they are applying to the meditation or the mindfulness technique to their employees, and they are right now practicing this particular movement to increase the engagement, to increase the productivity, and to increase the happiness within the employees. Okay, so it is basically I'm showing you this video because as you can easily being identify that this is the video that help you to give an idea about that still now also the organization are believing in these kind of thoughts. Okay, so right now I am pasting the MCQ test link on your chat box. Okay, so please fill it and please submit it as soon as possible. Okay, and thank you so much for being patient and listening to me. Thank you so much. I'm pasting the link. 1 minute, please. So I've pasted the link in the chat box. Please fill this. This is your MCQ test, and as soon as possible, and please submit it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, can you please share the link again?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. 1 minute, बेटा. मैंने किया है 1 सेकंड करने का.
मैम पहले गूगल फॉर्म फिल करना है फिर एग्जिट करना है या एग्जिट करने के बाद गूगल फॉर्म फिल कर सकते हैं?
आप गूगल फॉर्म ओपन कर लो बेटा, ताकि आप लोग इसको मीटिंग को एग्जिट कर पाओ और मैं भी मीटिंग को एग्जिट कर जाऊंगी. फिर आप लोग अपने पास गूगल फॉर्म खोल लो, ओपन करके रख लो.
मैम कब तक सबमिट करना है?
आप अभी 10-15 में सबमिट कर देना बेटा.
Okay,
it is only 10 questions. It is only 10 questions, very simple questions.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Because it is very important to give this test, because without it you will not be able to get the session of this certificate for the session.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. आप लोग लिंक सब लोग खोल लीजिए, ओपन कर लीजिए और प्लीज एग्जिट कर जाइए.
मैम अटेंडेंस मार्क कर दी आपने?
अटेंडेंस हाँ बेटा जीमीट के थ्रू मैं कर लूंगी. जीमीट में आ जाता है ना बेटा.
थैंक यू मैम.
Thank you, ma'am.
ओके बेटा. 1 मिनट रुक जाओ. 1 मिनट से बाद 1 सेकेंड. आई हैव नॉट टेकन दैट ये स्क्रीनशॉट. 1 मिनट. बेटा. Now you can leave.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, बेटा.
मैम आप 5th सेमेस्टर में कुछ पढ़ाते हो?
5th सेमेस्टर बेटा, 6th सेमेस्टर को पढ़ाती हूँ बेटा मैं.
अच्छा,
5th सेमेस्टर में तो नहीं पढ़ाती.
वेट कर रही हूँ कि आपका कोई लग जाए हमारी क्लास में.
ओके बेटा आप लोग तो 5th सेम में तो नहीं, 6th सेम में ही पढ़ाऊंगी। अब आप लोग आओगे तो 6th सेम में पढ़ेंगे हम लोग।
ओके मैम।
ओके बेटा, ओके। Please leave, Mayank, Mansi.